Hey, what's up? So mikeyperion here. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft 1.13. And for today's episode, finally, we are going to build the bulk storage system for our farming district. Well, this is a no-joke project, and I'm telling you guys, this episode might be longer compared to the previous one, and as well as a little straightforward. Well, yeah. So from the last episode, we have built this pigs and cow farm. It's a semi-automated farm which has a pit of death underneath these grass blocks right over here. Well, yeah. Well, the magma blocks kills these pigs and cows, something like to butcher them, but it's semi-automated because we have to manually feed them and breed them. Well, yeah. Also, we have built this homestead right over here, and oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That villager scared me though. Yeah. All right. We have built this homestead right over here. Well, yeah, I had a mini heart attack with that door opening though. Yeah, so for today's episode, we are going to build in the plot right over here. So basically, this is going to be the location of our bulk storage system, which is going to connect all of the farms, these watermelon, pumpkins and sugarcane farm, and as well as this chicken coop right over here. Yeah, I remember I also need to fix this. Yeah, later we are also going to work on that, and as well as that pigs and cow farm right over there, and as well as these wheat farm right over here. Well, yeah, I remembered I harvested that during the last episode, but yeah. Well, at least the villagers already started planting, replanting those wheat. Well, it's a fully automated farm, so we have nothing else to do there but just wait and harvest with the with the redstone mechanics that we have done there. Well, yeah. And as well as this villager farm right over here. So basically, this is the farthest one that we have to connect. Well, it's gonna be a long tunnel to dig in, but yeah, we also need to connect this because these are also crops, right? I mean, carrots and potatoes. Well, this is also very efficient, so we also need to prioritize this. It's something like we're already running out of space for these potatoes and carrots. Yeah. So it's really important to connect this. Oh my god, and there's a lag. Yeah, it's really important to connect this farm to our bulk storage system. Well, yeah. So basically, this is a villager farm. Well, it's the same mechanics as other villager farms. So basically, this is potatoes for on this floor, and we also got carrots on the top floor. So basically just two crops, potatoes and carrots. Well, basically I don't need bread that much because you cannot trade them with the villagers, right? Yeah. So we are going to start digging underneath this city from here, going there, straight forward to up to there. Well, there's a lot of tasks for this project. I was planning to do this to split this into two episodes, but nah. Well, I'm gonna try to squeeze in everything on this episode, but yeah, I think it's worth it, right? Yeah, so basically up to here we are also going to have some tunnels underneath this area right over here. So basically I think the center is going to be in this in this location right over there. Yeah, so underneath here is going to be the access to the tunneling system. So something like we are going to use water streams. And why is there like a villager here though? How did it get here? Yeah, so well, we are also gonna dig a lot. We're going to make some tunnels. So well, let's start this, and without further ado, let's start digging. And I already forgot that there are some caves underneath the farming district though. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna patch this with some walls and some of these improvised staircase. Well, yeah, just to look a little neat. Well, I'm also planning to make this place a little decent. Well, so basically I'm also going to use some stone bricks on the walls. Well, yeah, we'll do that later. So now I'm finding negative 497 on the z-axis because that is going to be the way going straight to our bulk storage system, to the item elevator. So well, this is the way. I think we're on the right spot. So well, we have to dig on this direction, and let's do this. I already got bored of digging, so I started to put some stone bricks. So I'm thinking that I'm going to dig and place the wall simultaneously, and of course as well as these back ends, of course, right? Okay, this direction is going to the item elevator, and this one is going to the pigs and cow farm, and this right here is going to the villager farm, and here is the wheat farm. Well, this is the junction area, so somehow I want to make this place a little wider. It's something like a sister, so I think that's the best idea, so at least we cannot, we don't feel a little claustrophobic. Well, yeah, I think so. That's the best thing to do, right? And this junction is done. Well, yeah, I think it looks nice. I mean, for a tunnel, well, it's not really that necessary, but I think it's nice. I mean, I'm in the mood to do some nice things, right? Even if this is like a tunnel, so yeah. So this direction is going to the pigs and cow farm. Farm. Okay, and this one right here is for the wheat farm. So let's place it on the right side right here, just to be consistent. Let's place all of these label to the right side. So that's wheat farm, and here is the villager farm. So potatoes, taters, and carrots. Carrots. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay, there you go. Well, this one is for the chicken coop. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna build that later, I think. So chicken coop and done. And right over there is going to be the item elevator, and as well as, of course, the pumpkins, sugarcane, and what else is that? Watermelon. Yeah. So I think let's do this first right over here, because this one is the furthest. So I'm gonna prioritize this one. And finally, we have reached the end point. Well, it's negative 369, so, well, this is a long way. Tunnel, yeah, now it's time to put some walls on the sides, which is, I think, a more tedious task. And I'm hungry. Well, yeah, time to eat, and... I think we can also connect this creeper farm right over here. So yeah, well, better much include it in the box storage system. Although it's not a food though, but I think it could use some space in that box storage system. So yeah, let's include that and let's check the coordinates. And now we have included the creeper farm in the map. Well, the underground map, I mean. Alright, so now it's time to put the packed ice, and as well as later we are also going to put the walls on the side. It's a long way build. I think we're not even like 20% done, I mean, for this one, but yeah, I think it's fine. Well, it's for the betterment of our community here in the new Hyperion city. At least this one is like a one straight build, so at least it's much easier to place blocks like this one. So yeah, I think it makes my job really much easier. And the walls are done. Well, somehow it looks decent now. It looks narrower though. Yeah, now it's time to put the ceiling, something like this. Well, yeah, still so many tasks to do though. Right, and soon enough we're gonna be done. And now we're done for the creeper farm and as well as the villager farm. So yeah, well, it's quite an accomplishment because this is a long tunnel. Yeah, but later on, of course, we are also going to put some water on the water streams and the packed ice right over here. So yeah, well, still a lot of tasks to do, and this is just one segment of our tunnel. Well, yeah, we still got other segments right over here, but it's, of course, they're shorter, like this on the wheat farm and as well as here in the pig and cow farm. So I think this is something like only 20 blocks away from here. And now the two segments are done. Well, yeah, at least bit by bit we are accomplishing stuff, right? Yeah, and I changed this to industrial district because, well, because it's going to the industrial district, right? And as well as, oops, okay, I fell. Now it's time to work on this segment. Well, yeah, I've been here for so long now, so now it's time to finish this task. I kind of miss the overworld now, so yeah. Well, let's do this so we can go back to the overworld. And we have finally built the last segment of our tunnel. So basically this one is going to the box storage system. And right over here is for the chicken coop. And here is our staircase going to the top. And right over here is for the pumpkin, sugarcane, pumpkin, and watermelon farm. So basically all of the farms are all connected to this water stream. So now it's time to build the item elevator on this section right over here. So basically it's going to be the same item elevator as what we have done in our underground base. So yeah, so no time to waste and let's do this. So now it's time to build the item elevator. So basically it's the same thing that we have done in our underground base. So we have to put some obsidian here. So I think I don't need to explain this much, but yeah, for the sake, somehow we just need to compress all of those items in a certain, glass compression right over here. I don't know what they call it though. Yeah, so another piston right over here, well, just to enclose all of the items that we are going to push up. So yeah, So, well, this is the pistol section. Let's change this to stones because I'm being OC'd by this diorite. Yeah, so let's change that and let's place the glass and yeah. Well, I'm also going to do the next section. So basically, this is the first section and let's grab the other stuff that we are going to need for the redstone clock. So now it's time to place the redstone clock right over here. So basically, I already have done this a lot of times for this series. So I think there's no need to explain this, right? Yeah, I think I already have done this 4 times now. One in the underground base for the item elevator. And one for the hostile mob farm. And the other one is in the cobblestone factory, and this is the 4th one. So basically, yeah, this is already the 4th time. So, well, no need to explain, right? Well, yeah. So if you're guys asking me why am I not using water item elevator, it's just because for me it's still not that reliable. Well, yeah, because I already have done it in the testing world. So, well, wait. Yeah, this is working. So, yeah. Okay. So now it's time to connect this redstone clock to this piston right over here. So yeah, I'm going to build this. Well, continuing, I already have done testing for the item elevator, water item elevator in the testing world. But for me, it's still not that reliable because I already, sometimes or most of the time, I have encountered some items that are stuck or something like that. So yeah, okay, wait, this should be repeater. Okay, yeah, this is right. So, well, I think the block is not necessary though. Yeah, I think this is already fine. So let's set that to 2 ticks. That's what I'm about to say. Yeah, this should work fine now. So, well, yeah. Okay, so about the item, water item elevator, for me, it's still not that reliable, but if Minecraft have improved the physics of the water for the okay, I think this is a problem again though. I have to move this. What I have done in the underground base though. Should this work? No. That's even worse. Well, yeah. Sorry, I forgot what I've done in my first item elevator. Yeah, let's place this block first. So we have to power that. No, I think this is still not gonna work though. Well, so we cannot place redstone right over there. So first we need like a repeater right over there, so the outer redstone won't be touched. So let's remove this. Then place some redstone dust right over here. So yeah, I think this should do. Now maybe we can move that redstone right over there. So yeah. So I think this is already working. This is fine now. Well, yeah. So about the item elevator. So maybe if Minecraft can improve that, water physics for the items, maybe I could consider, using Minecraft. Sorry, not Minecraft. Item elevator. Because it's much cheaper, right? I mean, you don't need these glass or these stuff. Well, yeah, I think I can consider that. But for now, this is much reliable, so I'm gonna use this. So yeah, that's my opinion about it. So now it's time to place the water stream. So yeah. Well, at least we're moving, right? I mean, there's so much task for this project. So yeah, so I already have started here. So I already got a water source right over here. But don't worry, I am also gonna move that later because it ain't gonna push the items if we were going to have like a water source right over there. So basically it will just got stuck, right? So yeah, well, this is a long way water stream, especially that this is like 100 blocks away from the center. I mean, from the item elevators. So yeah. Well, no time to waste, and let's finish this. And we have finally reached the end point of this water stream. So basically, we already have connected all of the farms through this water stream. So basically, all of those items that those farms gonna produce are going to pass or travel through this water stream, especially this long one. The super highway. Well, yeah, so now it's time to move to our next task, which is going to be the box storage system. So basically we are going to extend this item elevator going to the top and reach the top part of this box storage system that we are going to place in this area right over here. So basically, yeah, let's do this. Now we have extended this item elevator to the top of the box storage that we are going to place right over here. So basically, we are going to put tons and tons of chests on this area right over here. So basically, this will take, this takes a lot of material, especially for wood and irons, because we are also going to put some hoppers on the backside later on after we finish placing these chests right over here. And this is wrong. Well, yeah, let's remove that. Oops, I got a little confused though. And now we already have placed all of the chests and as well as the hopper. So basically I remove one section right over here because we are only going to need 21 stack of these double chests. So yeah, there will be 21 items including the unassorted. So yeah, well, this is a lot, I know, right? Yeah, I'm also surprised that I'm going to make this box storage system. Well, that's why it's called box storage system, because it's bulky, right? And wow, well, this place really looked massive and amazing even without the building yet though. Yeah, I'm quite impressed of what we have done here. Well, yeah, this took a lot of resources and a lot of effort, especially on the tunnel section. Yeah, so now it's time to build the redstone mechanics on the back side here. So basically, on the last part here is going to be the overflown item and as well as the unsorted items. So yeah, that is where they're going. So oops, why did I remove that? So yeah, so now it's time to build the redstone mechanics of the back part here. So basically, we just need to copy the first section that we have done there. So yeah, well, this is a very basic item sorting system. I think this one is from Impulse SV with the item flowing system. So something, items flowing, overflowing, something like that. Overflow protection, something like a leak guard for, you know. Yeah, so basically we're just copying the first section. So it just goes like this on this pattern for each segment. So basically a module will sort one item for that section. So yeah, so now it's time to place the hopper. Yeah. So well, yeah, I think this is wrong. We have to place the hopper facing to nowhere. So first, let's put some glass on this side right over here. So basically, these hoppers, this section of hoppers is going to point to this glass. So basically, this is where we are going to place those items that we are going to sort, and as well as the fillers, so something like that. And as well as, of course, we are also going to connect this with hoppers on the top right over why can I move? Okay. Right over here. So yeah, so now it's time to put the comparator. So basically, for this series, for this save game or this world or here in the Hyperion City, I already have done two types of storage and sorting system. So basically, the first one that I've done is the multi-item sorting system by Tangotech. So well, basically, I have built that because we need that for those items which are few in amount. It's something like that. So basically this one, that's why I call this the bulk storage system, because these are for the items that comes from the farm, especially those farms that are really productive, you know. It's something like they produce a lot of items. So well, we basically need this type of sorting system, because if we are going to use the multi-item sorting system, it's gonna be really expensive, even more than this. I think it's even more than double of the resources that we have in this place or for this bulk storage system. So basically, this is already the second module. So basically, I just divided this bulk storage system into 3 sections, but it actually has no use. It's just for aesthetics purpose only, right? So yeah, so basically, we just need to connect this. So on the top part here, wait, yeah, let's put another glass right over there, but we are not going to put another hopper on the bottom over there. So basically, we just need to connect only the top part, because that's the only connection for the, you know, for each module. So yeah, so placing hoppers on the top part right over here. Yeah, well, okay, so well, this is not the only bulk storage system that we are going to build in this world. So basically, we are also going to make another bulk storage system in the future episodes in the sunken base for the guardian farm. Especially the guardian farms produces a lot of prismarines and those stuff, and as well as for the iron farm, of course, that's also a lot of items produced. So basically, on this section right over here, we are going to put the sorted items that we are going to sort. So basically, I just need to copy this on the other side. So yeah, I'll be doing that. And now we got all of the items that we are going to sort in this bulk storage system, and as well as these wheelers right over here. So basically, these are just renamed items from the anvil, so we can filter out other items and only accept or filter in the same items that we have placed in here in the first lot, just like these potatoes. So basically, yeah, so this section will only accept potatoes, and those are not potatoes will just move on to the next section. So basically, yeah, that's how it works. And I will just do this all throughout, and I'll be back. Now it's time to place the auto dispensing system for each farm that we are going to connect to our bulk storage system. So basically, it will just throw all of the items down to that water stream that we have made in the tunnels underground. So basically, the first thing that we need to place is the dropper. So basically, facing downwards, which could be better, right? So placing the dropper facing down right here. So basically, this dropper will throw all of the items down there in the water stream. So yeah. So basically, I'm just using a dropper instead of the dispenser because number one, it's cheaper. And second thing, dispensers cannot dispense. Let's place this there. Cannot dispense pumpkins, so better much, yeah, just use dropper all throughout, right? Well, yeah, we don't need dispenser to show out all of our items far away, right? Yeah, so basically I'm just doing the same auto dispensing redstone setup that we have done in the underground base episode. So yeah, well, most of the stuff are actually similar to what we have done in the underground base. So yeah, well, I'm going to do this in all of the farms, and I'll be back again. And I finally got the time to fix this chicken coop. So basically, yeah, it used to be only this side who gathers eggs. So now this side already got some hoppers, so it will can already collect the eggs that those chickens will gonna drop. So well, at least to make this chicken coop more efficient. And I also have moved this magma block right over on this side. It used to be in the center. So yeah, so I think this chicken coop is now fixed, and I will also connect this chicken coop, of course, to our bulk storage system. And I'm going to place an auto dispensing for the chicken products beneath this. So yeah, well, just to test this, put some eggs, and there you go. And well, and there's the chicken. Yeah, so this is done, and I'm just gonna do the auto dispensing system, which will connect to our bulk storage system. So we have finally connected all of the farms, and as well as we already have done all of the redstone components for this bulk storage system. So basically, this is now functioning, and now it's time to do some building. I already got some materials right over here, so I'm planning to do something like a food silo for this build. So I'm gonna do that in a form of time lapse, and let's start and let's go. And after long hours of building and finishing this project, and we're done, well, yeah. Well, let's take a little tour of this place. So let's go inside, and so basically this is like a food silo in a modified way in my own version. So yeah, I did this design. So basically, yeah, ouch, why did I fly though? Yeah, but anyway, so this is actually my design, my modified food silo, or food processing factory, or something like that, or food storage, or whatever you call this. But this looks extravagant, right? I mean, it doesn't look like industrial to me, but I like this design no matter what. Well, don't contradict me. Well, yeah. So I made this place very organized, especially we got these item, this place, and as well as, of course, we got this item elevator right over here, and as well as on the back side here, our redstone parts, and as well as we got a a spectacular view over here. So yeah, so basically, well, we have accomplished a lot for this episode, especially that this is really a hard project for me. Well, yeah. Especially it it has a lot of resources. So basically this is the back side. So those are the food silos. So basically the food silos are just like those towers where they store their wheats and basically just wheats and some grains, so something like those stuff, right? I mean, yeah. So well, I'm very happy with this build. I'm very happy on how it looks like, and especially, well, of course, this tunnel, well, this is the first time I did this to turn everything into stone bricks, aside from yeah. So I'm very happy what we have accomplished here, especially this is a very efficient a system that we have done. So basically this is the item elevator at the bottom here. So basically, yeah, we already got some items on the traffic, and yeah, well, some items got rejected, but don't worry, this that item will be pushed no matter what, right? So well, actually this project should be 2 episodes, but I tried to squeeze it into 1 episode, well, just to, well, I just feel it, Well, and we're done. So that's it for this episode. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment, please leave a like, and make sure to subscribe. This has been mikeyperion, and I'll see you guys next time.